So what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Mara. The sell-off continues. You guys can see that earnings apparently has been released because in pre-market right now, the market is up to $14.09. The last trade of yesterday was at $12.45. So the earnings apparently must have been good. You guys can see it right there. What's going to happen next in Mara? So welcome to the channel. Before I break that down, make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe if you appreciate the content, because on our last video, our last price prediction, you guys can see I was looking for the market and Mara to go lower. It did that, and we hit our ultimate TP price yesterday, well, the day before yesterday on the 25th, 24.54% right there. So let's get rid of that. We will also get rid of these pockets of buying for Mara because those buyers were not there to support the price. When it came knocking on the door, they wasn't there to answer it. Next thing we're going to do, we will get rid of this long-term trend that the market in Mara was on since 2022. That is no longer the case. So as I zoom out, this is the daily chart. And you can see that there's no true direction in Mara. So this is a stock that's clearly telling you that you don't want to hold this stock for the long term because it's not making a definite defined trend outside of maybe this one, which we just had on the chart that's been broken over the last couple of trading days. Okay, so now what's about to happen into the market now since Mara has released its earnings? Let's look at the market in Mara on the 2. Okay, right now the last 2-day price bar, you guys can see who's controlling the price. Cool, sellers are. Here it is on the 3. You got the same type of signal again on the 3. How low do you think the market in Mara is going to go? As you can tell, there's not a defined buy pocket here. The next buy pocket is down there around $10.25. This had been a massive area that we will have liked to have seen Mara support. See this? Look at all of these days. Price in Mara has been trading above that one line. And on the 3, what just happened? Price just fell through that area. Ouch, if you're a buyer. So yeah, earnings may be good today. Yeah, Mara may be popping up higher today, but could you feel confident that it's going to stay up given what we just seen on the 3? Here it is on the 4. That's crazy, isn't it? Back to back triple. On the 2, sell. On the 3, sell. On the 4, sell. Dang. I mean, tell me when there's no buyers. When you see on multiple time frames, nothing but sell signals being triggered. Here it is on the 5. Here's Mara on the weekly chart. Mara on the 2 weeks. Here it is on the 3. So here it is on the 2, right? We're getting earnings coming up. Price, even though it's closed on the low on this 2 weeks, when the market opens, it's going to be about mid-bar. So I would say the next day and 9 hours, let's see where this close is going to be on this 2-weekly bar, because if it comes back down, oh yeah, I'm still looking for price to go lower. But if I see the market come back up, maybe all the way up there to the high of this 2-weekly price bar, then I would suspect that the market buyers are going to test either one of these 3 sell pockets. Here's Mara on the 3. Again, that looks pretty weak there too. Here it is on the 5. And currently for the month, that's weak. But again, a day and 9 hours, market is moving. It's coming off the lows. It's coming up towards the middle of this monthly price bar. Here it is on the 5 hour. You guys can see it right now. Market is bouncing. It's going up. Everyone's like, oh, cool. Come in and buy. Come in and buy. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to take this area right here because apparently this is where these buyers are. Like, that's one thing that the market cannot hide from us. They cannot show us where they're not buying and where they're not selling. Because when price abruptly stops at a price, that is where the buying initiated. That's where it really came in to stop those sellers from moving it any lower. That's what we're seeing right there on the 5 hour chart. So I wanted to move this over to the left. Okay, I want us to see if there's a pocket going all the way back in Mara to this area. So you guys can see it's like on November 30th, 2023. All right, so look at this. I'm gonna zoom this in. You guys can see that that is pretty much accurate. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? This area right here, look at that. And they tell you that you cannot see and anticipate what's about to happen in the market, in the stock market. Isn't that crazy? The same thing happened when market in Mara came all the way up. It was on a massive run. Boom. Then it got hit with selling right here. Okay. It got hit with those sellers right there. They thought they was going to hit these buyers. But then the market came down just a little bit, and then boom, the market ran right back up. Look at that. They always leave breadcrumbs. The market is literally, the price chart is literally breadcrumbs of what people thought at a certain point in time. And more often than not, price goes back to those breadcrumbs. Isn't that wild? And you got people here trying to tell you that it's very difficult to read and predict where price is going to go. When we look at charts, we're looking at human behavior. We can tell when people are greedy. We can tell when people are fearful. At this time, the market wasn't fearful. They were massively bullish. Whoever pushed this price back in November 2023, they knew, they had a high confidence that this stock was going to continue to go up. People won't do something that is detrimental to them, that would not profit them. So when that day occurred on November 23rd, or November, what was this? Let me see. Yeah, on November 29th, 2023, when this happened, those buyers like, man, I don't care. Whoever sold to me at $12.50, that's a bargain, because I think the market is going to go higher. Like, look what happened. Look what happened tomorrow. It ran all the way up to $24. Doubles your money. They saw that as a buying opportunity. So we're back at this point again in Mara. We're going to see if these people want the price. So let me clean this up just a little bit though. Okay, so let's push it back to where we're at today. You see it again, boom. That's crazy. So now what do we do? Since we see the trend is down, we need to be cautious though. See that? And here's one right here. Okay. We need to see if these buyers will break these pockets. If they do, then guess what we're going to expect? The market move to go higher. So I would expect the market to try to test those pockets of selling. So that would be a quick run of around 5% on this first sell pocket to 6. If it's have enough momentum, 15, almost 16% move higher. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it alone for the moment. I want to see how the market price action goes, but we're going to lay down these markers because we do see that if those buyers are able to continue this momentum in pre-market, look forward to try to hit one of these two pockets. And then once it does that, we need to see the type of reaction. We need to see if these sellers will push price back down. If they don't, if we see the market in Mara like hold this sell pocket, like it's not going lower like this, instead it's doing like this, it's steadily elevated, you would expect it to break through then, because those buyers are absorbing all of these sellers in this market in that price range. All right, so then put that on ice. We're going to let that cook for a little bit, and we'll come back and see what happens. Give me your thoughts, though. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.